Hello, my Taurian friends, and welcome back. Welcome to your reading. And so let's see what the spirits have to say today. What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next few days, next 2 or 3 weeks, July. What do you want to tell our lovely Taurian friends? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, 10 of Pentacles for you. And this is your energy, Taurus. So very concentrated right now on the family, on your home, extended family. I feel you're giving a lot of energy to thinking about how you can make your money grow. Again, this speaks of inheritance as well, property. You may have just achieved or completed a property sale, or you may be thinking about purchasing something. I feel also here, I think some of you are spending money on your home. You may be doing some alterations. You may be thinking this is a good time to maybe extend or complete plans that you might have made, but then you may have delayed those plans a bit into the future. And then suddenly you're coming back from that idea and you're thinking, no, I won't do it in the future. I think I better do it now. So, and also you're very steady, you're very stable. You're trying to keep it all together, Taurus. Hold it together for quite a few people. I think if you work near a place that is if you're working in a place that is sorry about this, Taurus. I'm trying to get a clearer image here because it feels like some of you may work by a zebra crossing. Some of you may be near a church that's just down the road from you. Okay, I feel if that's the case, it looks to me like somebody's holding back on information. They're not releasing it yet. They do have the knowledge though, or they are privy to something that you don't know yet. Could be some money that's tucked away here and that somebody'd forgotten about, and then it resurfaces and it's like, oh God, I'd forgotten about all of that. I see parking issues for some of you where you work as well, and I feel those parking issues are going to become even more problematic, I'm sorry to say. It's almost like I'm feeling there's a parking area and some bays are going out of use, some parking bays. But I feel it causes a great inconvenience to you, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. I also have the sense here that some of you are dealing with a Libra personality. And I feel as the month goes by, as the next 2, 3, 4 weeks goes by, you may find that that Libra person is quietly talking into your ear. But I think they're doing that because they're trying to bring back a fair state of play. And I think the Libra is on your side, or could be a friend of yours, maybe even a partner. They're on one side of you, though. For some of you, it could be that a Libra person connects with your mother. Okay, let's just say at this present time, you have somebody on your side, and they feel like they're an air sign, a wind sign, Libra, trying to bring balance back. I wonder if some of you have a picture of a boat or the sea, perhaps with a boat on it. I think if you go somewhere with that picture on the wall, or if it's on your wall, then I think you're about to nail down something you've been looking for. Some of you might have been going through the phone of a partner and discovered something. Others of you Taurians are finding that you're kind of settling down into your relationship, and you are beginning to believe in the stability of the relationship. But a few things are being thrown up in the air. So there's a discussion here, all about practicalities. You do like to be looked after well, Taurus, you do. And you are with a partner or somebody around you who's really taking good care of you, Taurus. You have the 9 of Wands, and you're bearing up. You're doing your bit. I feel like your confidence is taking a bit of a knock, just because you may find yourself between jobs, or you may be finding that you're leaving a job and you're not quite sure what you're going on to next. But it's not the end of your working life, okay? There is something coming up, but you do have to be a bit patient. I also have to give you the number 9. That could be the number of a building. It may be that the 9 is included in the number of the building, like 109 or 89. I'm also feeling some of you will be being called in for an interview. Whether you're looking for a job or not, some of you may be discussing another position, but I don't feel that happens till September time. I think 1 or 2 of you are taking up art as well, by the way, and just doing something more creative. Emotionally, the last few months have taken it out of you, and you are tired. Also, you may have a dodgy toaster around you, by the way, that's not quite working properly or about to give up working. So I see you replacing a toaster. I think you're looking back on a situation, Taurus, and you're glad it's over. And you can now start to raise your head and get back into feeling confident. Maybe the last place where you worked was draining you and it was very emotionally demanding on you. And now's enough. Now's enough. I think some of you want to quit your job. Just tired of it. It's no longer bringing you emotional joy. Not that it perhaps did bring a lot, but you did enjoy some of the people that you worked with. And so therefore, I think some of you did work in a happy environment with good people, and you miss that. I think also here, because this is about the material side of life, the Ten of Pentacles, and your energy is here very much so. I kind of feel you're sad about a family connection. You may have lost somebody and they keep coming back into your mind. You're missing them from the family, and you've really felt that the last few weeks. Some of you may feel the energy of this loved one around you. Those of you who are more sensitive and psychic could well be feeling like you don't know why, but you've just got this person in your thoughts all the time. And you're managing your pain. We've got the Lovers. So I think your love life, for those of you who are settled, that's okay. But for those of you who are not so settled and thinking that you might be ready to get into another relationship, you may be feeling very vulnerable at this time and very much like you want to take it slow and easy if you're at the beginning stages of a relationship. You might not even be wanting to invite whoever you're seeing or getting to know. You may not be ready to invite them into your home just yet. Okay, some of you are going to be, I think, a little bit happier, more excited about life, have a spring in your step, because some of you have a delightful man around you, or you're about to meet a delightful man around you. Somebody who has got a bit of enthusiasm to be alive, who's got a reason to get up in the morning, who tries to make their working day as much fun for people around them as for themselves. I think this person likes to sing. They may not be a good singer, but they like to sing. And slow and steady is how it feels to me. You'll be happy with slow and steady. Some of you who are more settled will be maybe going inwards, because you're looking at life and you're really asking yourself the heavy questions of what is it that want to achieve now? What is it that I really want to do? What is it? Do I want to do something for myself, maybe with a partner, or do I go for what sort of change do I go for? Taurus, the future is yours to build. And I think it's important that you remember that you're a slow, steady, reliable energy. You don't give up easily at all. And you need to go inwards and be peaceful with yourself. I think you've been around too many people who are sapping your energy. I feel I've got a few travel plans here for some of you. You may be thinking about going camping. You may be thinking about buying a little camper van. You may want to spend time in different places. And the solution is a caravan or a camper van. So I do think a purchase like that will be made by some of you. On the whole, excuse me, on the whole, I think at the moment, excuse me, if you're in a partnership, you may not realise that your partner requires more attention than you're giving. You may be taking a few little things here for granted. If you're male, especially, you might be taking your partner a little bit for granted. Your partner is a giver and does want to make you happy and does really make you the centre of their world. But I think, Taurus, you sometimes need to open up and express your feelings so that the other person doesn't feel so alone. Because, of course, if you don't express your feelings, then how can your partner know what's really going on with you? Sometimes people just need reassurance. And I think this is one of those times. Your partner is looking to you and would like to feel the love from you, not just once in a few months, but, you know, let's say quite often. Closer physical contact, being told I love you, these are important things. And you're generally very earthy and sexual here, Taurus. Has your energy slowed down? Are you tired? Tired of life, maybe? Perhaps there's been a little period where you felt sorry for yourself and so you needed lots of TLC and looking after, and your partner gave you everything that you kind of needed just because they saw that's what you needed. But maybe you need to do something special for them in return to show that you're also aware that they've been through a lot. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands. She's residing here over the Ten of Pentacles. Fire energy, and we've got the Nine of Wands. So I think this is your partner, but whichever way, you need to bring more life into your relationship. it needs yeah, it just needs you to liven up a little bit. Bring something more to the party. To stretch yourself a bit, to make a bridge and cross the bridge here by bringing your partner a cup of love. Surprise them. Do something that you wouldn't normally do. Be unpredictable, Taurus. Maybe take your partner out for a day and go and do something really childish and silly to bring in a lighter atmosphere around the two of you. Just feel, yes, maybe you just need to take a bit more control in your situation and use your imagination a bit. Maybe you're going to have to spice up in the bedroom a bit as well. Oh gosh, you've got the Five of Cups twice. Okay, so Taurus, you're sad, sad, sad. I think you need to make up your mind. I think you need to make up your mind just to be happy and wake up and say, I'm going to be happy today no matter what. Because it does feel heavy around you. Your thoughts feel heavy. Perhaps, share, offload on your partner so that your partner can understand better what you're going through. I see you've got a book tucked away. Some of you may write down your thoughts or make notes or to keep a little diary. There's a little notebook behind you. Or maybe you feel that your partner is, in a symbolic way, keeping tabs on you. And the book is symbolic in the sense of when you open it, you're seeing that this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Close it again. Some of you may be reading a really good book you can't put down. But I think if you're with a partner who, when you're arguing, brings up all your old faults, you might be very sensitive to this and not be too happy that your partner does that. Okay, so the Lovers, the Eight of Swords brings you to the Six of Swords. So you may be looking at travelling, which you might have to put off into the future. You may be looking at travelling full stop, thinking about it. You may feel you want to take control and feel like you're guiding the relationship at the moment. I think you are taking control. Yes, you are. Happier days to come. I feel you and a person you're getting to know or you're connected with are moving yourselves. Having taken a decision, I feel to pay attention to what the relationship needs and what each of you needs. Yeah, you're starting to take control, and therefore we've got a much happier home life. Maybe with a party as well. We've got the Lovers again. The Lovers coming up twice in your reading. Twice. So you're having to look at two situations and you're having to re-evaluate them. or re-evaluate what you bring to your relationship and what your partner brings to your relationship. Maybe start to even see that there are new possibilities in the relationship that you could consider joining forces instead of working against each other. Because just recently I feel in more long-term relationships, it's more a case of existing and rubbing along. You need the joy. You need the joy. Introduce the joy, temperance, joy, balance, trying to look for the good in a situation, livening up, feeling more in tune, more in harmony, if you like, with your environment and everything going on in it. So I think things are shortly about to improve for you, Taurus. Yep, you're coming towards the end of a struggle. I mean, the struggle is still there, but it's lessened. So balance is being restored, and you'll find out your direction soon, which way the cookie's crumbling for you. And you may want to travel, but you may rearrange travel. With one or two of you Taurians, just one or two, I might have a link to China in some way. Maybe you know someone who lives there, a friend. Maybe you're into the history of China. Maybe you're into the culture. There's a little connection here for China in some capacity. Orange is a very appealing colour at the moment as well for you. And orange, of course, represents the sacral chakra, relationships. I think you will become more sociable. You will. You're going to drop the cloak. You're going to drop the cloak. You're going to drop the sadness. And you're going to start coming out as yourself again. Interesting, because, Taurus, I think you're hard on yourself because you think you should be able to get yourself through everything and that you can manage things mostly by yourself. But we do need people around us. And for you, it's important that you get back into the swing of seeing people, having dinners, just allowing yourself to enjoy what was taken away the last few months, which is friends. 6th house, routine. All right, Taurus, you're going to be looking at your routine. You're going to be facing your routine and tweaking it to make it more interesting for you or for the couple that you're in. And your routine will be changing. You have a partnership here, many of you, where you may feel like it's a deep partnership, your soulmates, and it's hard to distinguish one from the other because you're that close. And with that partnership, think you're working on a karmic link here, some of you. It's like you're being asked to create a perfect crystal, like a perfect snowflake. I also feel December will be important for you guys, Taurus. Around the 30th of December. Just stands out. There could be some something lovely lying for you around the 30th on an emotional level. So Taurus, all the best to you, and good luck with everything, and I'll see you here again in a few days' time. Okay, bye for now. Thanks for watching.